Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to your pick a card reading. We have 3 piles. It has a little bit of everything in here. We're going to start with the zebra. We're also going to go to the amethyst, and then the third one is going to be the green citrine. So if you want to stay around for all 3, that's awesome. If you want to pick and choose, I'm going to put a timestamp in the comments below. So let's go ahead and start with the zebra. And we have playful, passion, and pleasure. You also came with believe. And there was 2 from that deck that popped out. And there's light, inspiration, finances, and career. So we're going through a transformation right now, and you finally found your joy. You finally found your passion. You finally found where you need to be. You believe this is right. You know it's right. You know that this is for you. I mean, you're all over this in the good vibes. This new switch in your career field is opening up so much for you right now. This is awesome. All right, so believe in light came out from the same deck at the same time. So believe reads, the force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are is the power of your belief. So nothing came about that made you doubt yourself. You always knew you wanted to do this. And now is the time that everything is coming together. The second card that came out is is light. And it says, imagine yourself as a being composed of energy and light. Because in reality, that is precisely what you are. You are a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. So things are really coming together for you in your career sector. Your career card read, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, which means you're making sacrifices for you. You're inspired for you. And your love life, as much as that is an important part of you, is not your main focus right now. You are loving what you're doing. Your passion is in the joy of what you're doing on a daily basis. This is amazing. I love this. Love this energy. You finally found your true calling, and it's in an area where you can express yourself. You've done it little bits here and there, you know, developing skills and figuring out what you love and what you don't love about the aspect of this. But you're able to jump 2 feet into the side that really, really inspires you. This is amazing. All right, let's get a couple tarot out here to see what we can learn. Okay, we have the 3 of Wands in reverse. And at times you didn't know if this was ever going to pan out. It's been a dream. It's been a longing. You started it. You stopped it 100 times over because it didn't come to fruition. There was always roadblocks. There was always something going on. And you're wondering if that's going to be a roadblock this time that you're taking on this venture, that you're trying again, that you're really getting out there and finding your way. And I don't believe so. I don't believe so. This is the time it's going to work for you. We're coming in with the 8 of Swords in reverse. You know deep down in your heart that this is the time, this is when it's supposed to be, this is when it's all going to come together, and you're not going to stress over it. Okay, you're going to let it flow in. The 8 in reverse means that you are not putting yourself through mental gymnastics day in and day out that's making you crazy. Okay, you're not stressing over it. You're like, okay, this is what we're doing, and you're all in. And mentally, you're very clear. You're not worried. You don't have anxiety, which in itself is different, because usually we're always questioning or have our panic moments, but not this. You're all in. This feels really good to you, and it really makes you, it really fills the voids that you've been looking for in this particular area. And like I said, this is going to be very financially beneficial to you, and you're stepping away from some romantic obligations, so to speak, making more time for this and less time for love, because this is what you're loving to do right now. And as I say that, I don't kid. We have King of Cups. This is what you love to do right now. You're on top of the world. You're full of emotion. You're full of insight. You're full of caring. This is really your passion. Whatever you're doing is straight hitting you in all the right boxes. This is making you so happy. All right. Oh, look, check. Last one. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles coming in very solid with a new adventure, with a new scheme, with a new thought process, with a new goal. It's going to be a slow moving goal, which is why you're taking so much time to cultivate it, because it's true, it's great, it's lovely, it's everything you want, but you don't want to rush into it. You're going to make this really solid. Okay. And that's why you're taking the time away from all your other relationships to put all your time and effort into this, because this is the big payoff. This is your dream coming true. This is when you go out there and get what you want. This is giving you your joy. So go after it, guys. This is awesome, awesome, awesome. So keep it up. All right. Take care. And we're going to be opening up the next deck. So just let me clear this because I want to use these tarots for clarification. So give me 1 second. All right, so now we're going to get into the sapphire. And we're coming in with deceit, desert passage, inspire passion, joy, and let go of control issues. Wow. Okay, so this is talking about going through a huge difficulty, okay? Huge difficulty on your own. You've been betrayed somehow and you were wandering the desert all by yourself, okay? There was not one person that was coming to your rescue to give you a glass of water. You were seeing mirages, but they weren't coming. That's all they were, was mirages, okay? Someone had tried to pull the wool over your eyes in some really serious situations. And you felt all alone. You felt you were navigating by yourself. Okay, but here, this is where your energy really takes over and your intuition takes over, because it says inspire passion. Life devoid of passion can be a boring, uninspired blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is a time to reignite your passions and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. And the next card that came out was joy. So whatever happened in the past here where you were alone in that desert by yourself and no one's helping you and you've been deceived, you've been betrayed, the whole gamut. Now is the time that you're going to reinvent yourself. Okay, your mourning period is now over. The universe is telling you it's time to go out there and live your life again, find your joy again, do what it is that you want to do. Forget about the past. The past is in the past. You can't do anything about it now. But each day you wake up is a new day, a new gift, a new opportunity to get your passion and feel your joy. And it's right around the corner. Right now, there's a lot of control issues going on. And it says, allow this situation to unfold naturally. So basically they're saying, give it to God, give it to angels, tell them that you're done with trying to control the outcome of this situation because it's stealing your joy. And you're not here to have your joy stolen. You're supposed to enjoy life while we're here. We're supposed to be inspired. We're supposed to grow. We're supposed to be creative. We're supposed to shine our light. And when we have negative energy dimming our light, because we either allow that baggage to come with, or we allow that baggage to follow us, we still hold space for that baggage. And that is blocking where our joy is supposed to go. So we need to get rid of that, allow the joy back in, and let go of the control issues. Give it to God. You know, we talk about the free will situation with the angels. So when you're at a place that you need help, invite them in. They can't step in unless you ask them, and you're going to ask them all the time. You know what I mean? So bring them in, pray to God, pray to source, meditate, put your intentions out there. Manifest what it is you want. Start rewriting the script that's going over and over and over in your head, and make sure it's positive. Make sure it's full of love and light. Make sure it's of your goals, of a greater good. Don't entertain the low-lying energy vibrations that play off on our heads. That's our fear and our ego. We need to set them aside, okay? And they can be very, very heavy, but I see a lot of joy. I see a lot of passion. I see you coming out of this and releasing things that no longer serve you, releasing things that were put upon you, that people are making you be in control of the situation from their lack of control of the situation. Now is the time that we give it to the angels and we allow the angels to handle it, and the angels will find the best path for all involved. Let's go ahead and get some tarot. Okay, we're coming in with the Ace of Wands. This, again, is fiery energy. It's your wand energy, which is also your passion, new beginnings, new transformation, coming out of that feeling of being alone and betrayed and misunderstood and not heard. Now you come out a new you, okay? You reinvent, rebuild, really reimagine. The old you before this trauma and drama comes out even better than before. Okay, because you come out wiser, you come out healed, stronger. Okay, Three of Wands, love it. This is where you see where your success is and you're going after it. You're like, yep, I have a vision. You're the three, you're putting the plans into place. You already did the twos where you were figuring out where you want to go. Now you know where you want to go. And there's a path, you can see it. There's a light and you're walking to it. That's your abundance. You're going for it. This is amazing. I love this. We go from the 1 to the 3. We skip right over 2 with the contemplation and the decision-making part of it. We go from I'm inspired, let's go get it. I love it. I love it. I kid you not, at the very end, we have King of Wands. Okay, so we go from the 1 of Wands to the King of Wands. This moves very, very fast for you. Okay, so once you get rid of this energy that was holding you back in the past, that you felt left out, as soon as you get that inspiration, it comes in like gangbusters. It's fast, it's quick, it's profitable, it's secure, and you're on top of the world. And it's not a small, slow moving energy. It's fast. Okay, you go from a 1, you go from thinking it to doing it to reaping the rewards. Awesome. Love it. Love, love, love this one. All right, guys, we're going to pull this down and go for number 3. Thank you for all that I'm hanging out for all of these. I hope they're resonating on some level, all 3 of the messages, because they've all been great so far. So the last one we're doing is this one. Oh, we have beauty, and that's transformation, because this rose comes out from some burning leaves, a burning bush. So that's your Phoenix card. We also have harmony. Oh, you got 2 of these. In communication. Past life relationships. You've known each other before. Narrow pathway. Tread thoughtfully. And then reach out. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is much about the physical act of accepting help where offered, as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support, however it's presented to you. And so they're telling us to be open for the help that's around us, even though we may be asking for X, Y, and Z, and A, B, and C comes in, it's still help, it's still support, it's still something that you didn't have 2 minutes before they walked in the door. You're going through a really hard time, but you're transforming out of it, and you will become that Phoenix, you'll become that reborn, rebuilt, rejuvenated soul after you go through the trying time. Okay, the past life relationship that you've known each other before didn't work out again in this lifetime either. Okay, no matter how much you tried, no matter how hard you put your energies into it, they put their energies into it. You just couldn't put your energies into it at the same time to make it stick this time. Okay. And it was hard because you known each other in the past, you have a connection, you had passion, you had love, you had intimacy, and you felt that with this person, but for some reason it just wouldn't connect this time around. And there's a reason for that. Okay. There's a reason that we don't connect fully with our past life relationships, and we do bump into these souls again here because they're in our soul tribe. We're not on the path to be with them or to learn from them in this experience at this time. We have other things to learn, and so do they. And so it's just a small season that you're able to be together, even though you feel like you should be together forever. You're not supposed to be in this time frame. Okay. And here we have the communication in the harmony, and we have to listen to our spirit guides when stuff like this happens, and they're guiding us into the right direction, even though we stumble upon our past life relationship and our lover. They're like, no, 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 you know that you need to transform bigger than this right now. Okay. You know, you have other things to do. And you know, deep down inside, you can't complete those things with them in this lifetime. Okay. They can only give you what they can give you. Okay. And that's where this card comes in, where it says, reach out and accept what they can give. It may not be what you need. They may not be able to reciprocate what you've given them, but take what they can give, because sometimes that's all they have. So know that you're not doing anything wrong by walking away from this relationship, because you need to transform bigger and higher. You have other things to accomplish, other goals to seek, and their energy is not matching your energy in this lifetime. They would actually hold you back from what you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime. But just know they're here. Enjoy it for however long it lasts. And when it's time to part ways with, you know, the utmost of gratitude of knowing them in this lifetime, knowing you will bump into them in the next lifetime as well. So don't doubt that. It all depends on the relationship as to what you guys agree to before you come down together again, but you will see them again in the future. So don't think this is your final goodbye. All right. Ooh, we are coming in with the Seven of Swords in reverse. And this is talking about the fact that the betrayal that happened is in the past, and you've transformed from it brighter, more beautiful, stronger. You are that phoenix that rises from the ashes of the worst, and you come out this beautiful, strong, amazing creature. Okay. And you're able to spread your wings and fly high and be free of anything that past relationship has haunted you with, held you back for, anything along those lines. Okay. Here we have the Five of Pentacles, and this is coming out of the cold. This is coming out of that fiery pit that you were in with the, you know, you're coming out of all that. Your season is now over to deal with that silliness and that nonsense that you've been dealing with in the past. It didn't serve you. You felt like you were shut out, cut communication, but now your spring season is coming, which is new buds, new seeds, new abundance. Things that you've planted are now going to come to fruition. So it wasn't for nothing. You learned a lot. You are very wise. You're very strong, but now you're ready to come out into your season and step into your own, being that phoenix, being this beautiful flower, this rose, vibrant, bright, coming out of the ashes. And you will find new love again. Okay. We have the Ace of Cups. So know that you're healing during this situation. You will be healed, and you'll be able to move on. You'll be able to love yourself. You'll be able to love others. You'll also be able to keep the love that you had for that past relationship person that bumped into you in this lifetime. You'll still be able to hold a candle to them. Okay. And it won't be so devastating. They had to betray you so that you would actually let them go. And you weren't going to let them go for anything, because you know the connection that you had. So they had to do something, and sometimes it's subconscious, but because they were following their journey, and because they knew their soul knows what needs to be done in this lifetime, they chose that awful act so that you would walk away from them at this time, because you were not going to meet your goals by staying with them, and you would have stayed with them and not met your goals. And there's something important that hinges on you succeeding in these goals in this lifetime, in this present form. And sometimes, you know, our soulmates and our past life relationships come in and it's awesome and we don't want to leave them. And it's like really a chaos moment, really a breakdown of a situation that happens to make us actually break away from that energy because we're so addicted, we're so in tune, we get joy from it and we don't want to lose that connection. But no, they weren't supposed to be here for the long term. They were here for a season. And now we're going to move on to a new, beautiful and expanse abundance coming through the new season, the new quote unquote spring season, as this winter season ends. So now your cycle is over. Know that there's a new beginning with the Ace of Cups. So the person that you're supposed to be with in the present time is right around the corner. So keep your eye open for that. Keep your healing open and know that this person that you bumped into will meet you in different lifetimes. Thank you so much for participating in the pick a card. I hope to have you guys back real soon. So please like and subscribe. Take care.